Hello, I'm Stephen Collins, your man about modernism. Today I'm here in South Palm Springs in the wonderfully glamorous neighborhood of Indian Canyons. And here I am visiting this exquisite home by the very, very famous architect Stan Sackley, which is actually home to two of my closest friends, Stephen Skuris and Philip DeCancio. Come in and meet them with me. Man About Modernism is a web series celebrating mid-century modern design, architecture and culture in Palm Springs, California. I'm now here with not only the homeowners, but two of my closest friends, Stephen Skuris and Philip DeCancio. Stephen, Philip, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
As you know, I have always said to everyone that I think this is the most elegant house in Palm Springs, personally. I really do. I think obviously a lot of that is to do with the architecture of Stan Sackley, but I also think your house is sort of white on white, pure, simple, clean lines and voluminous. What were the inspirations? I mean, Philip, you're an architect.
Frankly, we just wanted to do things that complemented the architecture, not really contrast or bring attention to other details. So the materials were selected to rather kind of take a backseat to the volume. When we walked in and we saw the volume and the space, we wanted that to be the focal point. And Steve was adamant about the terrazzo floors. So that kind of rolled back the house a little bit, considering it was built in 1987. When you walk in, you feel like it's maybe, well, it could be a little older than that.
Right.
You know, the materials are kind of like something you would see in the 1960s or early 70s. This was replaced. There's mirrors and black granite, so it was a little bit dated. It was
And more cut
80s.
up. It wasn't that kind of beautiful, simple
Right.
cohesion. But on all those points, Philip being the architect, I know you're a very keen collector and acquirer of beautiful things. You have both collected an incredible collection of things which are far from backseat. I mean, behind us here is a Barcelona coffee table, yeah?
Yes.
Mies van der
Mies
Rohe.
van der Rohe.
Other pieces in the house include?
The B&B Italia chairs.
Which are so beautiful. And you've got some real signature pieces around the house as well. The dining table and chairs are all Saarinen. Can we just go and have a quick look at it? This is the amazing 50th anniversary edition. Always the same top to this originally?
They
it
come
comes
in
with
wood.
different types of tops.
They have wood,
rosewood, the marble, and then, but you can believe a gray stone.
When you buy the table, you don't see the veining until you get the table. So you don't know necessarily what you're going to get.
Aren't these lantern ceilings very much a mark of Stan Sackley's architecture?
Yes, a number of homes that he did, especially on this street, have these pyramidal type ceilings.
It's really beautiful.
That was original.
Had they left it in this condition?
Yes.
Yeah, we
So
didn't.
in spite of black and mirrors,
We
they
didn't
left
touch
that.
the ceiling at all.
And we just changed the fixtures.
I love this kitchen. The purity of it and everything is amazing, but I really love the little courtyard you have there. And I think one of the nicest mountain views.
This is my favorite place to sit.
It's
in the morning
absolutely-
for breakfast with the mountain view. And
It's beautiful. One of the things I love about your home is that all the little bits of detail are really right. Like this tap here is beautiful. Just on a professional note, Philip, is that something really important?
I think the things you touch are more important than some of the things that are in the background. You know, if you're actually making physical contact with something, it should be nice.
And so behind us, this amazing Campari poster.
We love Campari, we love Italy. I saw it and I thought it would be perfect in this house. I didn't have a place in mind for it, but I really loved the poster and the colors. So that just sold it right then and
And
there.
it's perfect here.
and he bought it at Modernism Week.
And I bought it at Modernism Week.
Oh, brilliant, because there isn't a huge amount of color here, but that positioning of color is just perfect. It cuts it.
There's no color here.
And the cart, beautiful, piece by Alvar Aalto.
It's an Alvar Aalto cart. And he designed it in 1929. And this is a licensed reproduction, but not one of the originals. But the originals I've seen, and they're exactly the same size, which I was a little surprised at.
This is a beautiful bathroom. I think it's exquisite. On the way in here, you did mention that this, and I didn't realize this, that your home, I knew that this is one of the most celebrated streets for Stan Sackley's work. What I didn't know is that this was his house.
Yes, that's correct. This was his house that he lived in and did for himself.
This one was built in 1987, and he moved here in 1987. And he lived here till he passed in 2001.
It's so beautiful. I love all the use of the marble, Philip.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful. And these taps are just like outrageously beautiful.
And they were very intentional because there's Zacchetti, they're an Italian company, and the house is kind of, bulky, kind of
Solid, massive, substantial.
Substantial. So when we saw these, it was like, okay, this is perfect for this house. This bathroom went through quite a bit of renovation. There used to be a sunken tub
Right under the window.
under the window.
right.
There was a different window.
It wasn't a slider, it was a window that didn't go all the way to the floor. So you really couldn't get out to that little garden area out there.
Beautiful. Well, thank you again. Everything's beautiful. It just gets beautifuler and beautifuler.
Is that a word?
To coin a term.
Beautifuler and beautiful.
Come on. Remember to subscribe to Modernism Week.